this party, Kyle, JJ, fans from around the world. We're going to kick it off with Jacoby Johns on a horse we call After Party from B&B Rodeo. Jacoby Johns is a 15-time qualifier to this great event. B&B Rodeo is part of an all-Indian stock contractors event. We are all native here. We're going to start in Florida, Kyle. I'm looking forward to a great matchup.
You know, we've seen him here before. Jacoby Johns, the Johns family. When you talk about family legacies and how rich in tradition and family pride the INFR is, here's a great talent. He's number 10 of the INFR Tour coming in here. Very first ride of 2023. And he is looking to start it off with a bang. As we take him to the 8-second mark, we get it done. Qualified ride number 1 with Jacoby.
Oh, yes, our Roper pickup men are Rick and Mortensen, the third party of our team. We do want to recognize Jim Cutler, Mike Tatsy, Marty Jandrew. As you take a look, the numbers are coming in. We'll get you caught up. Let's move on, Kyle.
Let's go right now to Rains Provost. Martin, South Dakota talent looking to get it done now on Psycho Bob from Gunville Rodeo. Afternoon, the Roper boys move in to safely put them on the ground. It's been a long, hard season of rodeo, not only for the Cowboys, Cowgirls, the livestock, but the personnel that are selected and voted to be here. A great first ride for Rains Provost, hopefully the first of 4, as we're already trying to come back Saturday night in that championship round.
We're setting them up, establishing our week. You have got to get a mark. You have got to score to advance. You want to keep moving on. We'll have some numbers for you as soon as we get them. They're coming, I promise. We'll get you caught up. While we do that, we'll move on. Evan Batoni is getting ready to go to work. Vajuda Haka from Muddy Creek Pro Rodeo in South Dakota. Here's a 4-year qualifier, 4th time. Let's do it. Oh, my. If you're gonna start the week out with a bang, that's the way you want to do it. Roper pickup men move in, get his hand out of the bind. Las Vegas, we are few, but we are mighty. When we set Evan down, you know what to do. Pete White's going to grab him. I mean, he was wedged in there. Get it out.
There we go. How about it for Evan Batoni today? Ray, you touched on it. When you come to town,
I like that kid. He rides and he does his own victory lap.
When you come to town, matched up against a WNFR bucking horse, and you want to go up on a Tuesday, that's the way to do it. What a ride.
How about we start the week with 84 points?
Chase Yellowhawk right here and now. Come on, Chase. Go-getter from Bar C5. As we talk about the superstar horsepower that's here. We just saw an NFR horse. Now we see another top caliber bucking horse from Bar C5. Chase Yellowhawk took his best today.
Top caliber Cowboys as well. Chase Yellowhawk, 2 times to the Badlands Circuit Finals, 2-time state champion. He finished third last year at this rodeo. So you talk about contenders, we have the talent not only in horsepower, but we do have it with our contestants. The scores coming in, looks like we are going to establish ourselves with a mark of, drum roll please, 68 points. 6-8. That's all right. We've got a score, Kyle.
You know, that is pretty good right now. It's second on the board. It's actually a tie for second and third as we get you caught up. Jacoby John, 68 points here this afternoon. You know, every score counts. We're a 4-round competition. Every single point matters in your pursuit of a gold buckle. Connor Heiner is in pursuit of a gold buckle. One of our Lakota Cowboys, 3 times a qualifier to the India National Finals Rodeo. Chute number 2 is where we watch him as he climbs aboard a horse today called Medicine Pouch.
Ex-Lazy K Bar Rodeo, Vincent Michaels, living the dream, Rodeo Company. Let's ride one, Connor!
Oh, got into trouble at the end. What an unpredictable match. I love the hair, though. I love the hair. Can we just give him 80 points on that, huh?
So let's go back and see if we can be armchair judges, see what went wrong, if we can. Kyle talked about it earlier. Solid bucking horses. You cannot stub your toe in this arena. You have got to get a score. We're not going to get to look at it, but it's so important to progress. You have got to score. It don't matter if it's high, if it's low, you've got to score. That's going to put him in a situation where we're kind of tougher. The next horse we need to ride. We absolutely need to ride, or we come back in that bottom 15.
You know, it'd be kind of nice to kind of coast through the week. You establish a big score like you're saying today, and you really don't have to worry. You don't want to let off the gas too much. You still want to bring your best, but it gives you a little bit of cushion as you look to get a gold buckle. And speaking of gold buckles, we've got a talent who has racked up quite a few, to say the least.
He's an all-around champ of the world, a champion in the bareback riding, a champion in the bull riding. Canadians, are you in the house? Here's your man, the one and only champ of the world, Cam Bruised from Standoff, Alberta, a member of the Blood Tribe. Today, he has drawn a horse from Incredible Rodeo. Dwayne Bull and his crew have brought the firepower to town. Brenda is the name of this horse. I watched this horse at the Flathead River Tour Rodeo. You cannot make any mistakes on this horse. If she has the trip that she had there, this is a stout horse.
You know, we've got to see Brenda here, the Bull family. There we go again with that family legacy that we talk about, not just in the Cowboys and Cowgirls, but our stock producers as well, as we're so proud of the INFR stock contractors. The level of the bucking ability that we have seen just in the last 5 years, you know, it's grown every single year, but just in the last few years especially, they are bringing the heat, just like you said. The Bull family, one of our top partners and contractors we've seen here in Las Vegas ever since we've been here.
And we're going to continue that legacy. Cam getting in. Brenda squatting just a touch. It looks like we're closer. Not only Canada, but U.S. We want everybody. When we crack the latch, I want you to talk to the world champ. Oh, yes, sir.
You gotta live it
Woo-hoo-hoo. If you're a bareback riding fan, that just makes you salivate right there. Championship style, the stud is on the ground. Talk to your former Canadian all-around champ of the world, Cameron Bruised.
And his score in gonna be 79 points today. Cam Bruised hit 79, second in the round as we go to Andrew Whiteman right now. Andrew coming to us out of Browning, Montana. Geisha is the name of the horse from B&B Rodeo as we take you over to chute number 4. The bare
get thrown at you. The big paint. Go ahead. Geisha. Ouch. 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 Hey,
A great bull ride.
these guys are some of the toughest in the business. Andrew's going to take a moment. They're going to catch his breath. The Roper pickup men are going to keep that horse at the far end of the arena. You saw where that horse stepped, but that's why we have the protective vest and we have a medical staff team who's going to look at him. Now, these horses, they're just like us. They're trained to buck. They know their jobs. They know what they're supposed to do. So this horse is doing her job. The Cowboy, here's a replay. Take a look. This was about as tough as you could get thrown at you as far as horses. Not really patterned. And then we start spinning, Kyle.
that spin, the centrifugal force you think it takes to build that momentum and then just slam him down on the South Point ground. Fortunately, our Cowboys are tough. We natives are tough. He's up, he's okay. Give him a little noise and show him some love, Vegas.
And
Have always been cowboys.
That horse put a little bull riding in his repertoire. I'm going to go out there and spin.
that bull riding move is going to cost us in points. We're going to be 66 points for Andrew. 66 points. Are you guys having fun watching the bareback riding? Good. Just checking. Lethbridge, Alberta sends us Curly Twig. The name of this horse, The Rock from Incredible Rodeo. We have a whole bunch of contractors. They bring a trailer load of animals and then they're drawn to the Cowboys. So we don't ever know what we're going to get on until 2 hours before the performance. Curly Twig drawing a pretty good horse from Incredible, The Rock. We are trying to better a mark of 84 points. Evan Batoni.
On his own, he can hear you on a Tuesday.
Whew. We're good. His hair broke his fall.
Man, there's something with the bareback riders. They got the coolest hair as you watch it on that replay. That horse giving big snappy kicks on the back. Curly doing his job, trying to get those feet moving and great timing and rhythm with our animal athlete. Score coming in, going to be 65 today.
Who cares? Who cares? He could have 12 points. He's got that hair. There's a lot going for that kid. He must drink Miracle Girl. Hey, everyone.
But the guy who's coming in, back-to-back tour champion from Buffalo Gap, South Dakota, earned over $27,000 in the bareback riding earnings this year. He's the guy with a target on his back. A few years ago, he ended up third, and then second, and then a heartbreaking year, he was second again. Last year, it all works out. He rides for his first gold buckle. He's back to defend the title, and he needs you fans to make some noise. Are you ready to watch the Tour champ, Stephen DeWolf?
Stephen DeWolf is climbing aboard a Gunville Rodeo horse they call Fifth Street. It's inside chute number 3, Gunville, the next generation carrying on their great family legacy. Since year 1 of the INFR, they brought their best. Let's go to work with the defending champion of the world.
He's number one coming into this moment. Now we start with a clean slate. Two-time back-to-back tour champion, looking to be a back-to-back world champion. Why don't you tell the number one man right now that wasn't bad, Steven? That wasn't bad at all. 60 points to start out the day. 60 points. But there's good news. They did give him the option of a re-ride. South Point, you want him to get on another one? Tell him about it.
Yeah, of course they do. They don't care. They just got to sit there and drink beer. They're like, yeah, and this time make him ride backwards.
There you take a look at your leaderboard. As we say, big thank you to our friends at Ride Pass. Evan Batoni leading the pack with an 84-point ride. 79 from Cam Brewstead, Jacoby Johns, and Chase Yellowhawk tied for third. They're at 68 points apiece. Right here as we close out your bareback riding. What a great way to kick off the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Those of you watching on Ride Pass live around the world, we'll be back in just a bit.
Hey, we are going to go down. Wade Cauliflower, a member of our team, has a guest down there with us.
I'm down here with our go-round one leader, 84 points, Evan Badoni. What's the mindset coming into the first ride? You know you got to get him covered, but you're 84. How does that make your week look now for the rest of the week?
Sets it up pretty good. You know, that was a good ride. I had a lot of fun, and it's all what it's about here in Vegas.
All right, thank you. That's Evan Badoni. Congratulations.
Thank you, Wade. Thank you, Evan. Congratulations. You're the leaderboard right now holder, but we've got a performance tonight. Let's bring in the big men of Rodeo, our steer wrestlers. They had a qualifier earlier this week. We've got some wild card players. Now remember, this is a clean slate. You have got to be successful here. You have got to execute. We have spent all year trying to get to this spot, and Brent Balcom's going to start us out from Blunt, South Dakota. Here's a veteran who's qualified over 15 times. He's a tie-down roper. He is a steer wrestler, a team roper. He's got a son, Peyton.
Day by day.
No, sir.
No.
Sir, you're supposed to jump off the horse, sir.
He knows that, JJ.
Okay, just want to go over the rules.
That is not what we needed to happen right there. It is, like Kyle said earlier, we're drawing cards. You draw your stock. You cannot control what they do. They have a mind of their own, and unfortunately, that steer is going to set up, starts us in the steer wrestling with a no time, Kyle.
And that's not the way you want to start it off, okay? We kind of got spoiled in the bareback riding. Right off the bat, we had some heavy hitter rides. As we go now to your next talent, Colin Johnson of Browning, Montana is going to
Colin Johnson, hook the nose, lay him down. Let's move on ahead with another performance behind you. Now, how come you didn't call out that one, JJ, just because he did what he was supposed to?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, he came out, he did what he was supposed to do. Plus, that guy's pushing 260 pounds, probably on steroids. I'm not messing with that guy.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Look at him, though. I mean, girls, look at his butt. You can't drive a nail in that thing.
Colin's going to be a 4 and 5. 4 and 5. So we're on the board. We're going to go down to Brimhall, New Mexico, Kyle. This kid has been absolutely spectacular this year.
You know, he's been tearing it up, as you said, all year long. Rooster Yazzie, one of our top caliber talents in Indian Rodeo. He's been making a big impact in the PRCA. And no stranger here to Vegas, a 5.15. Going to put him in the mix in round number 1.
Good look at the replay, slides down. This is all textbook right here, and that's so important. You're going to remember that come Saturday night. If we can get 3 steers down like that, you're going to be a contender in Saturday night's performance, and we're looking at gold buckle players. Here's another one from Morley, Alberta, Lane Dixon, getting ready to go to work. 5 times in the steer wrestling he's qualified here. I remember when he first made it, he was so excited. He was a youngster. Now he's turned into a veteran. Oh!
Yikes!
Ouch.
Man, are you okay?
You got to give him a little something for that jump.
Okay. Do you need a hug?
Here it is. Here it is, JJ. Up and
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's be honest. If the task was butt touching, he'd be in first place. Because nobody reached down, touched the butt of the steer like that cat right there.
Not even going to, no comment on that one.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
let's just roll on to Rowdy Benson. Morristown, South Dakota. You know, we're talking about laying the foundation to a great week. And a lot of people might be sitting back thinking, guys, it's only the first day. Why are we already talking about Saturday night? But it starts now. Every point counts on the rough stock side. Every second for sure will count. And 1/10 of a second and 100ths of a second will count as we get towards Saturday night in the gold buckle.
But you don't want to forget, we are paying every go-round. 4 go-rounds are paying money. That money is going to get you down the road. Oh, Rowdy Benson. Rowdy Benson. And you can bet these steer wrestlers are back there looking at these cattle. They're going to be in the draw all week long. That is one. We're going to have to give a little more breathing room to help him get started. You don't want to start too early. You go out with a no time.
Big thank you to our partners at Boot Barn, Cooper Tires, and of course Roper, the official apparel outfitter of the Indian National Finals Rodeo. They're the brand that wears the West. Let's ride in with a cowboy who's got dreams of winning a world title. Titan Sosi from the Navajo Nation is a rookie qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. He comes from a great rodeo lineage and the home of the Bulldoggers on the Navajo Nation. It is so cool to see that next generation carrying it on, as you got to watch him grow up through the junior ranks and now punch his ticket to the big show in Las Vegas. Calling for the steer, and away we go. Come on, Titan. Let's get a run under your belt. You bet. You bet. We are going to turn in a 4.35 to the lead today.
Now, it don't get better than that for a rookie. That's got to be the best feeling in the world of accomplishment. First-time qualifier goes to the lead and puts the heat on the veteran. 9-0, the Iron Man, Greg Lewis of Browning, Montana, a 2-time Indian World Champion bull rider. But not only that, he's a steer wrestler, a team roper, a tie-down roper. He has qualified to the Indian Finals a record 23 times. His son, Dakota Lewis, a 3-time world champ. The youngster just put the challenge out. What's the veteran going to do? He's going to answer back. Greg Lewis, triple fours in Vegas. You better hit the machines, buddy. 4 and 44. Nice work.
What a way to answer the call.
Man, that's a veteran move right
Absolutely.
there.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Somebody give him $44. Have him go put it on 4 at the roulette wheel, because that's what needs to happen, okay? 4 and 44. Let's go to Doug Perry. As Doug rides in, a talent coming to us out of Crown Point, New Mexico. He's a first-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. His rookie year in steer wrestling. What an awesome accomplishment to start learning the craft and then qualify to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Come on. Doug makes a catch. Now we got to get him down. There you see him trying to get to the nose. Uh-oh. And a no time. Man, freshman qualifier goes out with a no time today.
I like that. Freshman qualifier. First timers. Speaking of freshman qualifiers, we got us another one. Tucker Rabbit from Standoff, Alberta, Canada. Where's all the Canadians today?
No, man. You gotta speak their language.
You gotta make some noise. You can't just wave.
Where's all the Canadians, eh?
There you go. Where's all the Navajos? I was just curious. We got a standard to meet, Canada. Come on, Tucker. First time. Let's get the jitters, first round jitters out of the way. Establish your place here amongst the best in the world. We got here. We did all we could to get here. Now we've got to turn it up a notch. Here, they're telling him he's out. He's got to get that steer up. That's not a legal throwdown. He's got to get him up, clear him, and then lay him down. Good job, Flagger. 8 and 63 is not the ideal time, but it is an established time. We'll see him back in the second round.
The storyline of the family legacy and the family tradition that is Indian National Finals Rodeo is going to be carried on all week long. You're going to hear us talk about the rich family history and how we see that. We don't just mean generation. There are brothers, sisters, uncles. I mean, it goes on and on and on. The way we could link cowboys and cowgirls to their family members. So as we talk about family and the Indian National Finals Rodeo, we ride in with Dusty Lewis right now. Browning, Montana. We got to see his brother Greg go to work moments ago. The great Lewis family, more of a dynasty at this point in Indian professional rodeo, excelling to that next level that we talk about the PBR with his nephews. And right now, we're going to carry it on in the steer wrestling. Your lead time in this event so far is that 4.35 second run. Tied and Sosi, the young gun, in the driver's seat. We're seeing so many guys knocking on that door trying to get to that number one spot. Here's a cowboy in great position to get that done.
Dusty Lewis. He's a business owner, taking a little time off work. He loves to rodeo with his brother, his nephews. Come on, Dusty. He got the call late, and we are in trouble. Dusty. Hey, we're proud of him. Go ahead and give him something to feel better about. He's not feeling too good right now. This is audience activated. We appreciate it. Tough luck for Dusty. We leave with a no time. The number one man coming in. The steer wrestling, the tie down roping. Where you at, Oklahoma? Quentin Inman took home a whole bunch of goodies last night. He's going to grab a nose, lay down, hurry, the clock is not your friend. Ooh, that's not what we need to happen. JJ, go help him out. Ooh. Oh, that made me tired. 14:03 is the time, but hey, while we have an opportunity, would you tell your tour champ in 2 events, welcome back to Las Vegas, Quentin Inman.
Wow. Anything can happen. Those of you watching on Ride Pass around the world, we're telling you, you need to get to Las Vegas. You see some of the top caliber talents day or night. Let's ride in with one of them right now. Nolan Conway, 2 times a steer wrestling champion of the world. No. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is something you never think you're going to see at the Indian National Finals Rodeo.
You know, Nolan has had a tough season. He also qualified to the circuit finals up in Montana. It'll come around. That's rodeo. Unfortunately, you just got to rodeo out of it. Jared Pino, Crown Point, New Mexico, comes into Las Vegas, a 3-time qualifier to this great event, chasing the gold buckle. The bar has been set at a 4-3-5. Tidon Sosi is the guy we're chasing. 4-44, number 2, the youngster, the veteran, battling it out. We need to get somebody else in the mix. Is it going to be our man? Jared. Get a hold. Try to reset. Now, they do have some time. I think he's going to try to run the clock out because if you can stay in the average, ouch. You're going to get to come back possibly Saturday night. That is not going to stay in the average.
Whew. Anybody get a license plate? Man.
Oh. Folks, that's a long walk back with a no time on top of that little headbutt. Would you tell him it's all right? We're glad you're here with your applause.
Jeremiah Jody rides in, a former champion of the world. From the great Jody family of Indian professional rodeo on the Navajo Nation.
We damn good, too.
The regulator is back in town.
You keep.
Come on, Jeremiah,
Bound
former
up.
champion of the world. No! Wow is kind of the word of the day in the steer wrestling, but not in a good way. That is our 3rd no time in a row. And I'm not really saying anything, but I'm going out on a limb. If you ride in here with a gold buckle in this event, it's not your day.
Bold statement.
I mean, just from what we see, like I said, I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm just making an observation, okay?
Yeah, if you're a world champion, you're obviously terrible at this. You should just try frisbee golf or something, you know.
I'm just saying the Vegas gods and the steer wrestling gods are not in your favor.
You got to be careful, man.
Okay.
Next year we're going to have the South Point frisbee golf tournament.
Right. Kyle, let me jump in and get you out of that one.
Please.
Chase Crane is getting ready to go to work. First time qualifier. Chase, now is the moment of opportunity. You need to seize it, buddy. Get it right. That start is so important. Everybody looking on to see what are we going to do. This sets up performance number 1. Are there any first-timers to the Indian National Finals, fan-wise? First-timers? Oh, wow. A bunch of them.
I knew the Washington people were you.
Washington people, welcome to the 47th Annual Indian National Finals. We're proud to have you. Here we go. Chase Crane. Way to be aware of what's going on. If we take a look at this, that steer had a leg up underneath of him. That's why the flag stayed up. Watch right here. He's going to get down. We thought we were in good shape, and then right around here, that steer hangs the leg. Well, you can't really see it because of that horse, but he stays hooked gets him over. Another great job by our flagger. We're going to be a 5.2.
Huge pat on the back to the Indian National Finals Rodeo Pro officials that have been selected to be here. They go through an immense judging process, and the certification it takes for our judges to be here, it's quite an accomplishment. Want to congratulate them as well. And a big pat on the back to INFR for bringing in the very best of the best.
Look at this, man.
Hey, by the way, if you're a very first timer to Vegas, please do not get escorted out of the casino like this, okay?
That's probably a good idea. Of course, there's a lot of girls here that are like, well, those two pickup men pretty hot. How many single girls here tonight? Just curious. Today. I forget it's afternoon. Today.
It's hard to remember, ain't it?
Yeah. Single girls. Afternoon performance. Make some noise.
None.
I got two.
Oh, we're out. Oh, yeah.
I got 2 and 3 pointers.
They're all pointing at everybody.
You're pointing at somebody going through a divorce. That doesn't count. Red flag.
Brock Belcom, the son of Brent Belcom. Father-son duo legacy. Let's get a time. We got it. Good job, Brock. 3-time qualifier.
He came
brother
to
Brent,
rock and roll with a 5 and 42 getting turned in today.
Brother to Brent, uncle to Peyton. I think that is going to wrap us up at this point. We'll go back and recap our steer wrestling. Look at our leaderboard. Now, I don't know for my first timers, round 1 continues into the night. So these results, we're only going through half of the program. Performance number 1. Performance number 2 is at 7 o'clock tonight, and that will be the end of the go-round. That's when we'll decide who our champions of round number 1 is going to be. Just to recap quickly with you, it looks like Tidon Sosi from Crown Point, New Mexico, and a 4 and 35 is our leader right now. Greg Lewis, the veteran, with the 4 and 44 sits number 2. Colin Johnson with a 4 and 5/8 sits 3rd. We're going to go down on the floor with our team member Wade Cauliflower and our leader thus far.
Our leader right now, Tidon Sosi, 17 years old. I asked him, how many steers you run? A lot. You know he come here craving it. What's it like being your first finals? You got to wait out another half, but right now you're sitting really good. What's it like coming in your first finals, getting that first one down?
It feels good, you know. I got it down. It was fast. I'm leading right now. It sets me up good for the next round.
The next round coming up, but what's the game plan like now for the rest of the week? Now that you got the first one out of the way, you're young, you know that the bright lights here. You just stay focused, stay in the arcade?
Yeah, just run at that line and make sure I set my feet good and see if I can get a good fall in that steer and get a fast time.
Perfect. We'll send it back to you, Ray. He's leading the round right now. 17-year-old Tidon Sosi.
Congratulations. Great job. One more performance. We'll see how we end up. Folks, there's a lot of people that make the Indian National Finals happen. We like to take a moment and recognize them in what we call the Parade of Nations. If you hear your tribal seal be called, I want you to make some noise. Let's welcome the 3 affiliated tribes, the Blood Tribe, the Chippewa Cree Tribe.
Say hello to the Cherokee Nation, Northern Arapaho Tribe, the Northern Cheyenne Tribe as well.
Ogallala, Lakota Nations, Lilwat Nation. Turtle Mountain is with us this year.
The Jicarilla Apache Tribe, the Picayune Rancheria, and the Onak Cree Nation.
Fort Belknap is back, Yavapai, Apache Nation, and of course the Navajo Nation.
We are joined in the parade by the Fort Peck Tribes, Pecani Tribe, and the Crow Nation here in Las Vegas.
We appreciate all the hard work, all the sponsorships, everybody that makes it happen. 2 events down.
You know, we have known for decades in Indian professional rodeo that the ladies in the breakaway is some of the most outstanding talents you could watch. It has now caught fire in the world of professional rodeo, but we have always known the ladies are no slouch when it comes to top competition as we welcome in a first-time qualifier here to our INFR this year. to start off the breakaway.
Heather Rogers, the rule is you cannot break the barrier. We add 10 seconds if you do. You must have a clean neck catch. The bell collar portion of the neck on the calf is in front of the shoulders, behind the ears. That's where the rope has to come off. They're tied onto that saddle horn with a piece of cotton string. That's what the judges are looking for. They are looking for that flag to fly in the air. Whoever does it the fastest goes to the the Grand V Lounge this evening to claim a buckle. Oh. Just told you about it. Bell collar catch is the only legal catch. Heather Rogers, first-time qualifier, is going to be back for blood in round number 2.
Speaking of talents who are out for blood, here is a talent who has gone all over the world representing Indian professional rodeo. The Navajo Nation's D-Lo Show is back in Vegas. She is not only a former INFR world champion breakaway roper, but she is headed to the national finals of breakaway roping in pro rodeo. A 2-time qualifier and one of the first classes to ever make it to the national finals of breakaway. Finished out 9th in the tour. She's 9th in the world of pro rodeo. 9th in the world. All the breakaway ropers. Here's one of the top cowgirls. And today it's going to be a no time as we are 0 for 2 in this round of breakaway.
That's on you.
It's on me.
I don't want to come at you, Kyle, but I'm just saying, like, that's overbuild, you know? You got her so nervous back there she could poop a diamond. I mean, calm down a little. This next girl, terrible. I don't even know how she got in. She snuck in the building. I don't even know who this girl is.
And the way you said it, Kyle, that's on you, buddy.
Oh, man.
So nonchalant.
Right? Do I have Cooper Tires marks on my jacket from being thrown under the bus?
Hey, good play right there.
That was a good save. Good save. Jackie Peterson, Isabel, South Dakota. 7 times she's qualified here. We've come up empty. It's time to make a mark. And let it fall, let it fall. Breaks away. It's not there. 3 no times in a row. Did not expect the breakaway to start this way. This is going to be interesting, Kyle. This leaves the door open. If you still got 1 to rope and you see 3 go out, you got to make sure, but you still got to be fast.
You know, there's the great approach, and we've got a wonderful talent that's going to make that approach right now, because ultimately at this point, like you said, 3 no times in a row, kind of a businessman's decision. What are you laughing at over
What is
there?
this? I've rodeoed a long time. I've never seen a judge horse change before. Wait, was that one getting tired of standing there and you had to rotate in a new one? You know what he was saying? He's like, look, man, I don't want to be on this dark horse that washes my eyes out. Get me a gray one.
Oh, man.
I love it. I love it.
He is
The
a rock star. He is a rock star.
I don't know. Dean's pretty good on the music, but his sister is the real rock star of the family. Faith Holion, a former champion of the world, a great all-around titleist. Yes. That was the embodiment of what you set up, Ray, of wanting to come in, somewhat play it safe, but still show that you're a force to be reckoned with.
You get 1 down. She just gets it over, stops. We got a time. That's the most important thing we needed to do. 4 and 64. Now we have something to shoot at. Kylie Gilbert, 11-time qualifier from Farmington, New Mexico. She trains her own horses. She raises them. She builds them. She loves the roping arena. And, Kylie, not how that was supposed to go. We're going to have another no time.
Hey. So I'm running around over here, and I find this great guy. And I grabbed his glasses.
Yeah.
And he freaked out like I thought he was going to throw a punch.
Was he?
Then it turns out they're Panama Jacks. I thought they were like Beck's or Maui's or something. These are $14 gas station. Calm down, Fester. Gee, many Christmas.
Here, I got a 20. Give them to him. You can buy them from him.
There you go. And he's coming out on top on that deal. Tara Seaton from the Navajo Nation, one of our top talents that we've seen excel in the breakaway and dominate for many years. Qualifying in the breakaway, an all-around contender.
Woo, hang in the buggy, Tara. Hang in the buggy.
Gets him caught. And the time in going to be a 3.11 today.
All smiles. That's what you needed to do, Tara. Now we're going to go run one in the barrels and see if we can establish ourselves in the all-around race. Cashlyn Betleone, the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe, getting ready to go to work. She's qualified here 6 times. In 2016, she's a reserve world champion junior barrel racer. 2021, she was a junior breakaway tour champion. A huge opportunity to set herself up. Get it on. We're a player. We're a player. She's chasing that gold buckle. That's just what you needed to do. How about a 3.34 to move to number 1?
We always say it just takes one to break the ice. When you kind of see a tough round like we saw so far today, it takes that one to change the momentum and get things going back on track like we need to see. I hyped it up before we started breakaway in Indian Rodeo, some of the best you're ever going to watch. Let's go to Cardston, Alberta, where the Canadians hanging with us one more time. Cami Fox, proud member of the Blood Tribe, is a 14-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. The rich family legacy that the Fox family brings year after year and have done so for generations. Back in the box in Vegas, looking to get a time in the 3s. Here we go, Cammie. Yes. A commanding time being turned in as Cammie not only gets numbers on the board, but goes to the number 1 spot, 2:89.
Now, I just want to let you all know we're having a few technical difficulties. Now we are back. If we do, we will catch the times. We've got a great staff. The girls to my left, all professional timers. They got us covered. So don't worry if you don't see it on the board. We do have it. Autumn Whitehorse from Page, Arizona, a first-time qualifier. Autumn has won the San Carlos Apache Tribe Veterans Rodeo to get here, and that is not the way we planned it. It'll be in no time for Autumn Whitehorse.
Oh, it's too bad, too, because we got royalty in the house right over here. I know, straight across. You guys see me if you don't. No big deal. This is Princess Tayton, and she's wearing the tie-dye. Princess, can you stand up and join us? Look at this. Tell me that's not the cutest thing ever, okay? This girl is cute, and I even have kids. Oh. Hold up your kids. Present your babies. We should do like a present your grandpas, then I'll get this guy on my shoulders.
I'd like to see that.
It's a challenge as we go down to Ariana Jones. Chidley, Arizona, a 7-time qualifier. Punched her ticket to come here through the qualifier system. You know, they got to step up the INFR tour, add some qualifier rodeos. Riverton, Wyoming being one of them. That's where she got the big win to make it to the big show here in Las Vegas.
You watch in the box on the big screen. Cassidy Dennison, former world champ, got a good coach in the box with her. Take the shot, snap away. We got the flag. Take a look back. We're good at the line. I think she got some top-notch coaching. Looks like we are going to be good with a 2.72. 2.72 is what the ladies tell me. No? 284. Excuse me, 2.84.
Destiny Stevens of Strathmore, Alberta, Canada, Siksika Nation cowgirl. Riding in, looking to get that 2-84 on the number 1 spot. Our 8th Indian National Finals Rodeo won the Standoff Tour Rodeo and Siksika Tour Rodeo to be with us here in Las Vegas. Big thank you to our partners at Key Ranch, Las Vegas Events, Quanta Services, brand new partner this year. Here we go, Destiny. Oh, yeah. 10 at the barrier. Left there a little too soon this afternoon. Going to be a 12-77. There's your first barrier of the day, 12-77.
Janae Totticini is getting ready to ride in.
Oh, boy.
Goes
Oh, boy.
to school at South Plains College.
We got a
Nicky D.
problem.
What's the matter?
I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
What's
but
wrong,
I,
JJ?
I got a lady over here trying to text, but she's got a little gray hair, too. And if we could get a 12-year-old down here to speed this lady's texting up, it'd be great. I saw you doing that. You look like me.
You should show her how to use talk to text or whatever that is.
Why don't you figure out what you're trying to say first?
I just figured it out, barely. Janae Totticini, good shot. Solid. 2-5-7 if the barrier's good. 2-5-7. Now we are roping where we should be. Janae goes to the lead with a 2-5-7. And I'm going to make a bet, Kyle. It's going to get faster than that yet.
You know, that's a safe bet to make. 1 year ago, 176 won this round. So we've got a whole lot of heating up to do as we ride in with a Box Elder Montana talent. Proud member of the Chippewa Cree, Tessie Lemire, is back in Las Vegas. 4 times a qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Uh-oh. Gonna be in no time.
Do appreciate Las Vegas Events helping us out. Corporate partner along with our friends at Cooper Tire. Youth Fox Ranch. Whole bunch of people that make this happen. Glad to have JJ here with us. All that energy.
That lady's not.
She's not.
She's like, get out of here, clown. Quit picking on me. They're from Utah, so, you know, that explains a little bit.
Leave me alone, clown.
I love Utah.
You bet you spent some time there, have you?
I do, yeah. After this, I'll tell you where.
All right, Devin Dennison. It's time to go to work. Her sister, Cassidy, the Dennison family, one of the most highly decorated families in all of rodeo. She's an entrepreneur, and we're going to be solid in the first round. A shot. Devin, you're going to be a 3.80. Good at the line, 3.80. Oh, this is good watching.
Very good. It's brought to you by TG Energy, Southern California Tribal Chairmen's Association, Lark LLC, and Classic. Success is in your hands with a classic rope as we go to Dupree, South Dakota right now. Colby Woodward, proud member of the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe. Our first qualification of the Indian National Finals Rodeo from a great rodeoing family. Qualified along the deals, along the hunts. South Dakota finalists, yeah! Oh! Oh, I think I saw the 10. I think I saw the 10 at the barrier. The time going to be a 12-28. Yep, there you see that pigtail hit the ground, 12-28.
Odessa Yazzie rides in on her horse Trucker for the first time ever in the history of the Indian Finals. Odessa, you've seen what the pace is to beat.
First timer. Give her some love, everybody. Come
That's
on,
what I'm
first timer. Not so loud. You spooked her horse.
Yeah. Good job. Hey, what are you wearing on your ankles? You wearing bell boots? I thought that's what
Bell
I seen.
boots. Yeah.
Just
I don't
so
want
the
to
dirt
overreach.
don't get in your shoe.
I don't want to clip myself. There's only one clown. We don't have 4 announcers. Right, Dean?
Thanks, JJ. Oh, tough luck for Odessa. Tough luck. We're going to go out with a no time. How many enjoyed the breakaway roping this afternoon? Performance number 1. And we'll recap. There it is. Janae Totticini, our leader thus far with the 2.57. Ariana Jones, the 2.84. Cammie Fox with the 2.95. Tara Seaton with a 3.11. This is the start. Remember, we finish out the round this evening. And with that, we're going to take a quick break.
We are back. Welcome those of you watching around the world on Ride Pass on Pluto. We're back live at the Indian National Finals Rodeo in the South Point. It's an amazing day. Round number 1, we are sailing through. We've seen fast times. We're already in the 2s in the breakaway and the 84 in the bareback riding. And we're about to get a lot hotter. I mean, we've still got so much more to go. The crowd here is loving it, right? Las Vegas, give me a little noise on 3. 1, 2, 3. That is what you're missing around the world as we started off inside chute number 3. We go to a talent who has been here before. He's dominated in the Indian National Finals Rodeo. He's dominated in pro rodeos. You see him on the biggest stages in the world of rodeo. I'm talking about the talent from the Navajo Nation known simply as CC Rider.
No. Hold on.
Nope.
We got a little cleanup. We've got a little
That's
cleanup.
right. That's right. I got ahead of myself.
We've got to clean up the bareback riding. Stephen DeWolf was given 60 points with the option of a reride. He took the option. The 60 was a score. It was a guaranteed, but it wasn't enough. When you're a tour champ coming in twice, when you're a world champ, you want to distance yourself from the pack as best you can. So he took the reride, and we are going to see if we can better our mark. Stephen DeWolf, it's all this moment right here. Chemical Romance from New West Rodeo. Ryder Roy. Let's see if we can be more than 60 to help him. And of course, we need to be higher than Wyatt Batoni's 84. Let's do it, champ. Horse number 2 for the tour champ. The Roper pickup men move in. We're going to set him on the ground. This is 2 times he's had to weather the storm. Here's a look at the replay. Lots of tricks. Hops right out in front. We get our hand out of that suitcase handle hold. And I wondered about that. Judges say horse not having the day the rest of the field is, and they are going to offer him the option of another reride.
You know, at this point, you kind of got to wonder the wear and tear on your body after multiple rerides and the low scores, like, where does the line get drawn on accepting the rerides or not? But a champion that he is, we know what his answer is going to be as we go now to your next event. Now we come back.
Let's go to the buck and shoots. Where's all my saddle bronc riding fans? Make some noise. Creighton Curley, Chiricahua from Triangle Rodeo sets the pace in the saddle bronc riding. A saddle, a buck rein, 8 seconds. You can't blow your stirrups. You have to spur in time with the bucking horse. The best in the business. World champ style. Oh, his rein is under his stirrup. Oh. That is just tough luck right there. Oh, what a tough way to go out. Lifts, got a good mark, and then that rein is stuck under his boot. Ouch. Ouch. Sorry, guys. We're working on it. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot tougher road to toe. Creighton Curley is going to be no score.
Big thank you to the Roper boys once again. Our pickup men doing an outstanding job getting our arena cleared out as we take you over to chute number 5 right now. We're going to ride with a young gun talent from the Navajo Nation who has brought his best. Over the past couple years, we've seen him excel in the bronc riding game. Houck, Arizona brings us Shane Phillips on a Kitson Rodeo horse called Royal Valley. Shane Phillips on his first qualification to the Indian National Finals Rodeo had a great showing in 2023, finishing number 3 in the tour of the INFR. Come on, Arizona! Oh, the young gun. Down with a no score, 0 for 2 to start off our bronc riding.
Nice little bucking horse. The paint doing his job, and shucks.
Shucks.
Royal
Golly
Valley.
darn.
Doggone it.
Sea biscuit.
Dad burn it.
That was my grandma when she was super mad. Golly darn it. My grandpa was very, very different.
Uh-oh.
He was a sailor.
A sailor?
Speaking of that, I met a sailor over here, and it got me thinking we probably have a lot of United States Armed Forces veterans with us.
Yeah.
If you're a veteran right now like this man from Utah, we appreciate you, we love you, and thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much. Come on, let's sing it. Let's sing it. What do you do? Awesome.
Awesome job, JJ. Let's go to work with Philip Whiteman. Final portrait from Muddy Creek Pro Rodeo. Philip has made some big moves over the past month of October. Won him about $7,000 at a bronc match, and he's looking solid right here. He's a stunt man, a bronc man. He does it all. He's a cowboy. He's feeling good. Let's feel good with him, Philip. That was nice work, buddy. Way to get the job done. Let's take a look at the replay. Final portrait doing his job. That's going to make some good pictures right there. Looks like we're going to start with 69 points in the bronc riding. 69 points. We got us a score, Kyle.
Just takes one to break the ice. You know, coming in, 2 no scores is 69. Now we're going to start seeing the numbers rolling in as we go to your next talent. We look to ride right now with Montana Barlow. Back to Arizona we go. And a cowboy from a great rodeoing family. The Barlows are in their next generation of top saddle bronc riders, as you get to see not only Montana but his brother Lee Jean qualify in the bronc riding at the INFR. He's climbing aboard a horse today they call Rosebud Frying Pan from Tommy Hawk. Chute number 3. Montana Barlow is a first-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Got to see him ride all over New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado Rookie of the Year in 2019. Made it to the big Arizona Grand Canyon Finals. Now we bring our best to Las Vegas. Come on, Rosebud Frying Pan, our dance partner.
Man, that's on me. That's my fault. I apologize, guys. I am so sorry.
Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
Listen, when you pack around as much mojo as I do, you can't make eye contact with the horse when they open the chute. I will intimidate them, and they'll just lay there with their butt in the air. That's on me, guys. I apologize. A lot of you girls from Idaho, you know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, there you go. Should be good now. I'll turn away.
I wasn't going to go there, but you went there, okay?
Look at Dean, man. Dean is feeling it right now.
Dean's always feeling it.
Nothing says Arizona girl like that song.
Montana's horse, Rosebud Frying Pan, having a little bit of trouble. We're going to roll on. Jarek Hildreth, Spotted Wolf from the Arrowhead Ranch. Arrowhead Buckers. Let's see if we can continue. We've got us a 69 out there. You know what I want to do while we got a moment?
What you want to do?
I thought we were going to stay with that song. I want to get everybody clapping their hands. I want to build the energy. Follow JJ. Come on, everybody.
Ooh. And a hard landing for the freshman qualifier. It's going to be a no score.
You take a look, they're looking for that mark out, and it is no good. Everybody has to start. Ouch, he hit face first. We make them all do it the first jump out. After that, you get in time with them. And you've got to make it to the 8-second whistle. Our freshman saddle bronc qualifier, going to be no score in the first one, but it makes you hungry. He'll be back tomorrow night to try his luck once again in the saddle bronc riding.
Well, there you see. Trying to get back with Montana Barlow. Oh, Rosebud Frying Pan. Sometimes these animals that give you a little bit of hassle on the bucket shoes, they're the ones that are worth the wait. They're the ones that'll take you to those purty, flashy TV rides. As we watch him right now, Montana's got to do his job. Watch him. Watch him go to work. Oh. That horse kicking high, and Montana hitting the ground with a no score.
Man, there's some cowboy stuff down here on the arena. Did you see it?
What happened?
It's the most cowboy thing I've ever seen. This tall drink of water comes straight off the range. Been cowboying all day long, all his life. And this is his move. Bronc coming right at him, and he went, shoo, shoo. That's cowboy stuff right there, people. Cowboy stuff. Shoo, shoo. I see everything. By the way, I bonked this lady in the head with the football. Ma'am, Kyle owes you $100. He is going to handle all my debts. Do you see him, Kyle Tom? We'll get you connected with his Venmo, and we'll get you paid.
What did I do to you? What?
I don't know. It's not Ray's day, that's all. Ray's day is tomorrow. I'm coming to him tomorrow.
Oh, I'm ready, buddy. I'm ready. Father-son duos in town, Joe Scott Jr. and the third. Right now we're going to look at the third, the boy. Now, here's another one. Dean is feeling it today, ain't he? I'm telling you, clap your hands to the beat of the music if you know this song. I need energy. Come on. Or don't. It's up to you. Joe Scott the third. Raylene, the name of the bucking horse from Tommy Hawk. That's all on you guys. Thank you to those of you that were clapping. The rest of you, shame on you. You got that horse mad.
To be fair, don't we all know somebody named Raylene that's kind of moody? I know I do. Here we go. Come on, everybody. This is what we need is that energy. Everybody, come on.
Come on, everybody play the air saxophone. Yeah, it looks weird. It looks weird. You can't play a lot of air instruments and get away with it.
No.
Like guitar. Give me some air guitar music, Dean. Yeah. That looks manly. Throw in some cowboy stuff. Oh, yeah. One of the greatest ever, Slash. He'd be down here, though. How many people grew up with Guns N' Roses? Make some noise. How mad were you when they mailed you something from the AARP? Here we go.
Joe Scott III. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Raylene from Tomahawk Rodeo. Watch the duck right here. Rare and then gone. The shoulders dropped out underneath of him. This dashboard was gone and he hit the ground. That was not a good first horse for Joe. Man, we hate to tell you that. He'll be back to try his luck at another one. Tough one, Joe Scott.
The 47th edition of the India National Finals Rodeo. And man, it is a fun one. JJ, please don't hit anybody.
You're tired of paying my bills.
If it's my day, we're already in. I'm not.
We're only down 100. By the way.
I'm in more with you than I am at the tables, okay?
Okay, here, listen, we got a problem. Section 101 phone guy is missing. We're not sure where he went. We don't know if his parents know where he is, but if anybody sees a weirdo with his head stuck in his phone from Section 101, let's locate him. Thank you. Attaboy, Dean, way to give inspiring music. Locate millennial phone guy.
Shane Bird Rattler. Oh. Gonna hit the ground aboard a horse called Witchcraft from Incredible Rodeo. Man. What a horse as we watch him on the replay.
Like we mentioned earlier, tough pen of broncs cannot stub your toe. You can't make any mistakes. Otherwise, that's makes it a lot tougher, a lot more challenging. Shane Bird Rattler, we're sure proud that he qualified representing the Blackfeet Nation. And we're going to be no score. Now we're going to go back, pick up a horse from X3 Rodeo. Goes by the name of Who Made Who. Lee Jean Barlow 4 times to the Indian National Finals in 2019. It was the Arizona High School State Champion. This kid's got a big future. Lee Jean, let's give him something to talk about in Las Vegas. Who made who? Nice work, Dean. Let's go. Yes, sir. I'm digging it, Lee Jean. The crowd's digging it. Roper pickup men gonna set him on the ground. Oh, my. Let's celebrate with Lee Jean as we watch this replay. Solid. And will turn in a mark of 69 points for Lee Jean. He's on the board.
So that's 69. That'll put him in the tie position for the number 1 spot with Philip Whiteman, 69.
Oh, you should never put me on TV. I love being on Ride Pass. We have to watch it back to see what I did, but
Hey, Vegas is a blur. I don't blame you.
man, I love it.
Jackson Ford on a horse called Zodiac. New West Rodeo, one of our premier contractors in all of Indian professional rodeo. Here we go, Jackson. The big paint going to town. Get the feet going. Yeah. The South Dakota Cowboy gets to the 8-second mark in Las Vegas. What'd you think of that ride? Get a little taste of the leaderboard as we watch that replay back. The judges watch for 9 different criteria: points, jump, kick, timing, rhythm, style, flash, and flare. It all comes together. Today they mark him 73 to take the lead.
Jackson Ford, 73 points. Lee Jean Barlow, 69. Splitting it with Philip Whiteman, 69. But Bo Tyler Vasu's in the house. 12 qualifications representing the Northern Cheyenne, Ogallala, Lakota nations. It's qualified for the high school finals, the college finals, the INFR in all 3 rough stock events. This kid is absolutely astounding. Go ahead, Bo Tyler. Go ahead. Wounded Knee. That is a huge, huge feat right there. Bar C5 and Wounded Knee. Bo Tyler feeling good. Take a look at the replay. Big high jump snapping in the air. This is what saddle bronc riding is all about. Bo Tyler, C5 looking solid. How about 76 points to go to number 1?
He just went all the way up to the top of the board. As we go now to Cole Cash Waters. Alley Cat from Key Ranch is a great, great matchup. They've been 89 on this horse so many times. They've won 2 rodeos on this horse. As the South Dakota Cowboy. Oh, he finished out strong, but you got some bad news before it even started. Ray got to talking about that mark-out rule. For those of you new by chance, want to let you know we start the ride. The heels of his boots got to be over the horse's shoulders that first jump out. You miss it, it's an automatic disqualification. There you see a yellow flag on the ground. And a no score today.
Look at everybody involved down here.
I see that.
Oh, well, listen, man, were you a quarterback about 60 years ago, or quarterback? Lineman, okay. You're good then. I went too far.
Caden Deal, 15-time qualifier, has drawn the great horse, all the marbles from Incredible Rodeo. Kyle, a lot happened in 8 seconds right there.
There was so much. I'd hate to be one of our pro officials right now.
That guy's awfully talented.
From catching up to getting in the spin cycle, just when he thought he had this horse figured out, we change it up, make some passes around to the left. He's still doing his job, trying to be flashy in perfect form. And the score going to take him to the tie for the lead, 76. So 2 tie scores on the leaderboard for our saddle bronc riding here today. Going to draw a close to the bronc portion of this afternoon performance. Keep in mind, it's only the first half of our first go-around. We'll wrap it up tonight in our 7 p.m. performance. If you want to get here early, make sure you browse through our vendor marketplace. The great thing about INFR, we have so many wonderful vendors that you don't see hardly anywhere else. Get your one-of-a-kind handcrafted jewelry to the great Roper apparel and so much more in between. Don't forget to join us tonight, 10:30. We're going to be on stage in the Grandview for our official go-around buckle presentation. Jesse James Silver gets us outfitted for championship go-around buckles every single night, every single go-round. Let me say go-round because we'll be there tonight, tomorrow night, Friday night, and then the world champions get crowned Saturday night live.
I went up and I hung out with my friends at Ropey Warrior up there.
Yeah.
I gave away a couple of their shirts. If you didn't get one, go up there and see them. Tell them you want the JJ discount, okay? Ropey Warrior, JJ discount. They will add 5% to all your sales. I mean, what'd I say? I meant the other way. I don't know. I get messed up every now and then. Okay, we got a second here. I got a guy in this kid back here, back row 117, been bugging me all rodeo long. Sir, stand up. This is your moment, okay? Kelly Clarkson sang a whole song just for you. Stand up. Catch it. Don't worry, your dad helped you. Okay, here we go. All the way back in the hat. Oh, gosh. Listen. No, man. Hey, listen. The kid's obviously on steroids. That's okay. You'll get off the stuff. You'll be good. I'm pretty sure he's got a mullet. Do you have a mullet? That's kind of a mullet. Yep. You get a free pass from me, man. Mullets are coming back. All right, let's ride.
Let's ride. Stephen DeWolf, I think on paper should be Black Eagles Dillinger. Not sure. I'm not getting the sign that it's not. Yup. Go ahead. That is Dutch Linux Special. Ooh. That'll work. That will work. Stephen DeWolf, 3rd time's the charm in the bareback ride. And take a look at the replay. I know Mama's at home. Her class is watching. Jimmy is watching with her students. And the marks coming in for Black Eagle Rodeo and Dutch Linux. We're going to be 72 points. Nice work, Stephen.
So that's a wrap on our bareback riding as well here in the first half of the first go-around. Stephen DeWolf, his 3rd horse of the day, 72 points, paid off, garnering 12 more points from them 60s that he turned in. So that's how we close it out. We'll continue the second half of the go-around in our saddle bronc and bareback tonight. In the meantime, those of you watching around the world on Ride Pass, we'll be back with some more rodeo right here in the South Point.
Ride Pass, welcome back. We're so glad to have you, all of our viewers from around the entire world, as we get ready to go tie down roping here at our Indian National Finals in Las Vegas, the South Point Arena. Brock Malcolm's going to start us out. Kyle, we are back to setting up another event. First run of 4. You have got to execute right here, right now.
You know, this is really where the gold buckle starts in Las Vegas. Brock wasting no time to get out of there. 2 swings, we got it on. Nice smooth dismount to the calf today. You want to make sure everything is perfect on your run, just like that. Because now you're laying down the challenge. You're telling 15 other tie-down ropers, now what? Bring it. And they're all in the back thinking, oh boy.
For our first-timers, that calf must remain tied for 6 seconds before we can call it a legal tie. We make all of them do that. Some of them might gamble a little bit, wrap once. It has to remain tied for 6, and then we can call it legal. 10 and 22 sets the pace. 10.22 for our 3-time qualifier. We'll bring in a youngster. A kid who is solid, high school standout. This young man has been living rodeo, breathing rodeo his entire life. Kyle James Arvizo is a future world champ and a superstar with what he's done so far.
Oh, without a doubt. You talk about a cowboy who's carrying on great family legacies and a talent who's a force to be reckoned with. You hit the nail on the head. His upbringing, rodeo's his life. He's had so many great teachers and mentors to help us get to where we are today. The support system that we've seen from JP has been amazing. James Arvizo qualifying in your tie-down roping as we look to go to work right now. A 10 and 22, your lead time to this point, and this cowboy can get it done. He's watched the very best all his life. He's learned from the best. He's taken the teachings and putting them to work right here in Las Vegas. Right in his lap, you bet. Come on, James.
Sit on him.
There we go. Finish strong. Going 0 to 100 on a Tuesday afternoon as we look to stay set for 6 seconds before we can verify the 11 and 91 to the number 2 spot on the board.
You know, Kyle, it's okay to name some of those mentors, guys like Derek Begay, Aaron Sinigini, Victor Begay. This guy, he is kin to the best in the world, and he sets the pace.
Derek Begay, man, I guarantee you, wherever but Derek Begay is right now, he's sitting all by himself. I just guarantee you that. Oh, look, there he is, sitting all by himself. Hi, Derek. He not waving. You know I see you. I know where you are at all times.
Well, we had the youngsters. Now we bring in another one, the best in the world. He's qualified 8 times to the Wrangler National Finals in the team roping. This man from Pryor, Oklahoma, if you are a roping fan, you know very well. We're proud to have him representing Indian country. He's been to the INFR 4 times. This is the one and only Coleman Proctor, getting ready to go to work, trying to be a player in the all-around race. Now, this guy makes a living with a rope in his hand. He's a husband, he's a father, and he feeds his family with this business right here. I want you to watch the talent. National Finals is one of we call it the pinnacle of our sport. The Thomas and Mack in professional rodeo, 10 rounds. Everybody fights to get there. This guy's done it 8 times, and we're going to gamble. Not going to work. Friends, I want you to pat that man on the back. Coleman, we are proud to have you. We've got 3 more to run. We're going to have to run at some day money, buddy.
Back to the Navajo Nation we go as we ride in with Guevaro Harrison. Chidley, Arizona cowboy. Is a 5-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Proud to have won not only a few of the bigger tour rodeos we've gone to over the past few years, but he's a former tour champion of the Indian National Finals Rodeo. 2023 seems to be a really, really good year for Guevara Harrison. How great would it be to put the icing on the cake with an INFR World Championship buckle? Get him backed into the classic rope pads. Trying to beat a 10-22. That's all.
That's all. Like the way you set that up. Look at that guy in the green shirt. Mr. Holion, Ed Holion. I love how Kyle talked about legacy all in the open. The veterans helping the youngsters, Guevara. And we've got all sorts of problems early at the line. We start with 10. We add that to a 12-38. If we stayed tied, there's a good look at that barrier. He tripped. That horse cannot cross that barrier that the judges stretch before the calf trips it. It lets out about 15 feet, the neck rope. It is going to be good, but a 22-38 is going to be long, Kyle.
Ooh, 22. Not what you want to see on the first day, but I mean, as we've seen all day, anything can happen. Like you said, it's a time, so it's a start. As we ride in right now with Dion Osborne of Morris, Oklahoma. Oklahoma Seminole is a first-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Why? Horse why? There we go. Hype up a freshman qualifier. Let's hope we can hypnotize our way to the number one spot on the board. Come on, Dion. Oh, it's catch can in the tie down. That's a legal catch. It just makes it more difficult to work with. As we go rogue, it's sheer manpower getting the job done here and now. What a way. What a way to finish strong, Ray.
I'm telling you now, we don't have to wait for the 6. He can go back. He starts the count right away when that rope comes off. He gets him tied. That time is important. 17-24 is what it's going to end up being. Way to stay in it. You never quit. You never back down. You stay in the race. That's going to be an important run come Saturday night.
You know, the true mark of a champion, to not overwhelm yourself, to not panic yourself. I mean, for me, if I don't feel my phone in my hand for more than 10 seconds, I'm panicking. So I can't imagine how he remained so calm to finish out that run.
Lots of hours of practice. They practice for these situations, kind of like this guy. Preston Watson comes in with some success this year. He won the Rosebud Tour Rodeo. This cowboy has trained the horse of the year in the past, Mr. Pitts. Oh, no, Preston. Oh, boy. He's running at it, coming with the heat. Not going to work. We do appreciate the efforts of helping us keep this arena clean. Miss Shariah Edgewater from Greasewood Springs, Arizona. Miss Indian National Finals Rodeo. Proud to have you, cowgirl.
Let's ride in with Alonzo Skunk Camp. Browning, Montana. Looking to get on the board right here and now. It's trusty steed Tats. Two-time qualifier from the Great Blackfeet Nation. Qualifier to the Montana Pro Rodeo Circuit Finals. Great to see our INFR talent excelling. Branching out beyond Indian Professional Rodeo, excelling as well. Yeah, we got it caught quick. Come on, Alonzo. Up. Third time's a charm. There we go. Now this is where you make up time, your groundwork. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. The time in, going to be a 15-80.
Zoe Skunk Cap, one of our youngsters, loves to hustle. A phenomenal team roper, tie-down roper. A great representative of the future of our sport. And we are going to set amongst our leaders with that 15-8. That'll put him unofficially number 3 right now. Good run, Zoe. You are established. We'll see what happens with the rest of the tie-down roping.
Is my pick right here, just so you know.
I saw his name in the qualifier list. I started fangirling. This guy is one to watch.
1 to Fort Peck Rodeo. He's a proud new daddy. This guy loves tie-down roping. Some of the fastest hands getting ready to roll. Ashland, Montana. Tonto is the name of his horse, the black and white. He's been here 3 times.
That's a normal size cowboy hat too. It just looks small on his head. Straight up.
Let's go, Norm. Solid. Watch the tie. We get a hold of this calf. Get him down, get him gathered. Yes, sir, Norman. We go back as we look at the replay. Now that calf kind of got away from him. That cost him some precious time, but he stayed in it. Like Kyle said, keep your wherewithal, and then makes up time on that tie. A 10-93 is going to put Norman Mitchell number 2 in the lineup right now. Nice run, Norman.
I love it.
Man, he has got to be a fan favorite.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely, I'm telling you. Superstar talent that we have at the INFR. So impressive. Let's ride in with Rooster Yazzie right now from the Navajo Nation. Brimhall, New Mexico talent. We got to meet him moments ago in our steer wrestling. He's after that all-around. We're talking about gold buckle races. The all-around is kind of one that we always don't really get to see come together until about Thursday, Friday night. But right now, those are starting to form on their own. His great horse Rocco underneath him, an 8-time qualifier to the India National Finals Rodeo. Rooster got him caught, got him on the ground. He is going to work.
Yes.
So long as we stay down for the 6, we're in really good position as we get that nod of approval.
He's trying it. He got it.
There we go. Vegas, say hello to your new leader, 8.82.
But this pair of cousins has traveled. They've rodeoed together ever since they were babies, back in the sheep riding days. Rooster puts up an 8-82. You can bet Hio is going to try to be an 8-72. From Coyote Canyon, New Mexico. Second time qualifier. Hio Yazzie is one of the most talented cowboys with a rope. I told you. Be smooth, Hio. Get him down. Get on him. Get him gathered. Yes, sir. Oh, Marty. Don't tell me that.
Stay.
Oh.
Oh. I don't want to be the bad guy, but I got to be.
Then don't.
10-second penalty on the run. JJ's making me do this.
I'm not making you do this.
Says don't.
Listen, everybody.
18-80. Everybody boo JJ.
Thing is, I'm used to it. I don't care. I know everybody watching on Ride Pass. I'm going to tell you, they're watching all over the world right now, which I think is awesome. But they would not have known about that if you hadn't been the bad guy. Why you got to? What if his mom's watching, man?
Nolan Conway is a 16-time qualifier, a world champion, a force to be reckoned with. Nolan, let's set it up. We have had some issue all year. I wanted this to be the turnaround. We're still okay. Slow down, be smooth, get them gathered, get them tied. Oh my goodness, that clock is ticking. Whew. If it holds, we're looking at an 18-6. Folks, it's the mark 18-16, excuse me, 18-16. We are good. 18-16. You know, he's a champion. He's been here 16 times. Folks, I think he deserves a big pat on the back. Former world champ, a little bit of a slow start. All it's going to do is light his fire. He'll be back round number 2. I would guess he's going to maybe be one of our top 3 finishers. I'm going to go out on a limb.
He's dangerous when it comes to situations like that. As we go to Peyton Belcom right now, blunt South Dakota talent. I love the name of his horse, Ricky Bobby. You ain't first, you're last.
By the way, my dancing South Dakota girl, councilwoman. Straight up councilwoman right there.
Here we go. Let's go fast. Peyton putting a run on him today. He's going fast indeed. What a way to get some numbers on the board. Uh-oh.
Seriously? Are you serious right now? You're going to do this right here? Come on, man. This is where I work. That's disgusting. When you're mowing lawns, I don't come poop in the yard, do I?
Man, I'm glad you're here to keep everything regulated, buddy.
I got you.
You're a good man. I don't care what they say about you.
By the way, I was talking about Ride Pass, people watching all over the world.
Yeah.
This family right up here started watching Ride Pass in Denmark during the bareback riding.
Nice.
Hopped a plane, got here moments ago. Let's welcome our fans from Denmark.
Nice. Welcome, Denmark. Speaking of welcomes, let's welcome back the 2021 champion of the world in the tie-down roping. Dontre Goff dazzled them in 2021, took a year off, and now is back to do it again. This guy can be electric. He's already there. We are going to make a mark in the tie-down roping. Dontre. Woo! He's a world champ. He says, I'm back to claim my title. Watch the replay as we wait for the 6. It is good. 8.68 puts him the new number 1 leader at the South Point. Welcome back, champ.
Because it feels so empty without me. Guess who's back?
Dontre's back.
JJ's back.
I love it.
Oh, man.
And the tie-down was empty without him, I'll tell you that.
How about Dean, though?
Right? The stud known as Dean Holion. Single Dean. Go to Trevor Jim right now. Navajo Nation talent, Shiprock, New Mexico, first-time qualifier. So many of our freshman contenders making their trip here to Las Vegas, definitely putting on a good showing at our 47th INFR.
Trevor, that's okay. That's okay. He's a freshman. First timer, first time in Vegas. Get the jitters out, come back. It happens to the best of them. He'll be out with a no time. He'll be back to try his luck in round number 2.
Carol. Bow, bow, bow.
Roy Begay is simply known as Cowboy Roy. The 8-time qualifier is back at the Indian National Finals Rodeo, and he is in the hunt for an 8-second run. Roy powering through, finishing out. Getting a time turned in. The all-important seconds we talked about are on the board today. $13:40 gonna be the time for Roy Begay. 13:40.
So, he's got a good one. JJ, where are you?
Don't worry about me, dude. I'm up here taking selfies with some rodeo stars, okay? And I'm going to say this. I'm up here at the concession stand. Once again, 2 years in a row, blanked. No fry bread. We have got to do something about this.
I like it. We're going to go to Jackson Clegg from Kewanna, Oklahoma, 6-time qualifier, 2022 Junior World Champ, reigning world champ. He has got a good start. Go ahead, finish. What a great tie-down roping this afternoon. Wow. Southpaw, doesn't matter. He's getting the job done. Smooth get off. The guys move in. We are official with a 10-48. Jackson Clegg makes his mark. Kyle, this is going to be a knife fight for the tie-down roping title.
You know, it really is. When you start off day number 1, the first half of day number 1, you started off with an 8-68. There's that leaderboard. Dontre Goff at the number 1 spot. Rooster Yazzie 882. Brock Belcom at a 1022. And Jackson Clegg, the defending world champion, at a 1048. There's not much of a gap between 868 and 1048. 3 more rounds come into play. It's going to be a knife fight, just like you said. Interesting watching today.
And our partner, Wade Cauliflower, with our leader thus far in the first round, Dontre Goff. We're going to go down on the floor with Wade right now.
Dontre, I ain't seen you for 2 years. The last time we were here, you walked out here with a world title. Pretty exciting. You come back, set the pace for round 1. We still got another section to go, but you put yourself in a really good position. What's the game plan for the rest of the week?
Honestly, not beat myself and just go out there and take it one run at a time.
You know, hopefully we get to see you a few more times this week. Good run today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wade. We're going to stay right here at the timed event side of the arena. Not only is the tie-down roping interesting, but our team roping is some of the best in the world. We do want to appreciate our partners who have been with us for a long, long time. Classic Ropes. They tell us success is in your hands. We're going to kick it off with Kesley Phillips, world champ Miles John. Kyle, I look forward to nothing less than fast runs, fast times, and some amazing roping talent getting ready to go to work.
You know, the team roping, no matter where they come from, when you get to team roping at INFR, it's all gas. It's all control. I don't know how to describe it other than amazing. Look at there, Miles John on the corner, going to pick up a leg, 5 in the field, 10:43 to start it off today.
Now, keep in mind, in years past, a leg has made it to the Saturday night performance. Anything can and will happen. The timed events, you have 5 elements, 5 different mindsets. 2 ropers, their horses, and, of course, our steer. trying to make things work all in sync to be as fast as you possibly can. Blaine Redhorse, Casey Cummins. Here's a team that have roped, I would guess, close to 1 million steers between them together. And these guys, they know what each other's thinking. Blaine Redhorse from Rough Rock, Arizona. Casey Cummins representing the Absaluga Nation Crow Agency. Guys, a leg out in front of you. Good set of steers so far. Casey, good shot. Clean it up, tighten them up. And that's how you do it. Nice first steer, nice setup, gentlemen. You're going to be a 5 and 75 to go to number 1 out of our first 2.
Let's ride in your team now, Colton Keplin and rope 3 irons. Belcourt, North Dakota on the head side. Lodgegrass, Montana to the heels. 5 and 75 your lead time right now. 4 times for Colton Keplin, 10 times for rope 3 irons. These guys are so awesome to watch. The almost telepathic intuition that they share is just outstanding. You watch them connect. Keplin on the heads, 3 irons, makes it look easy. A little high-o silver to sell it, and a 6 and 88. Third time today.
Oh, we're so proud of that team. Rope 3 iron singing the honor song to all of our contestants last night. Beautifully done. And now getting to showcase his talent. Nice job. And we'll finish it off strong. You guys are looking to be a 6 and 88. Puts you number 2. Dustin Bearspaw, Bailey Bearspaw. Pair of Canadians. Where are you, Canada? Are you still in the South Point?
Oh, Canada.
Canadian talent, Morley and Morley. Man, I like the set of steers we got this year. This is setting them up for some fast times. Take a look, nothing. We come up empty. That will put you in a spot where you have to dig to get out. You can come into Saturday night on 3, but from here on out, it's got to be catch, catch, and catch.
Yeah, the percentage ain't too bad. 3 qualified times, 1 no time. They really came with their game plan and their hammers cocked to the Indian National Finals Rodeo as we ride in with Tobin Cummins of Lodgegrass, Montana, and Brooks DeHosey of Window Rock, Arizona. 2 family legacies pairing together. We're going to touch on that all week long, I told you. And we're watching them go to work right now. DeHosey and Cummins. Good swing. Oh. Going to be a no time.
Bummer. That's a bummer right there.
Nolan Ryan Burnside from Crown Point, New Mexico is roping with Wacy Carviso, Fort Wingate, New Mexico. There are no sleepers in the pool of talent we have. Everybody capable. Nice heel shot. Straight away, good at the line. 5 and 75. Going to put you guys in the mix. We're splitting first and second right now. 5 and 75. No back off from these guys. Ooh, speaking of no back off, Kyle.
Oh, man. We talk about being proud of our talent that go on to excel in professional rodeo, and these 2 talents from the Navajo Nation have done just that. Eric Rogers of Round Rock and Aaron Sinigeny of Tuba City, Arizona. They each hold gold buckles not only in the Indian National Finals Rodeo, but in all of pro rodeo as well. They own the arena record here at the INFR. They're out on a Tuesday afternoon to put an exclamation mark on the start of the week. Yes. How do you make that look as easy as they just did? 5 and 96 going to be their time.
Nice work, gentlemen. 5 and 96 keeps them in the field. Eric and Aaron, world champs, couple times here.
Man, I'm going to be honest. That was a great run, but that was way too quiet. Come on, we got to wake back up. This is South Point, all right? Let's get a little excited. Just sound off one time. 1, 2, 3, go! Whoa, wow. That was a noise there.
Sounded like she dropped her White Claw for a minute.
Troy Crawler, Ollie Benjamin, troubles on their run. They're going to be in no time.
Drats.
That one's on you, buddy.
That's on me.
Yep.
Well, it's on me and this lady up here because this was a weird scream from this lady right here.
It was a scary scream. I saw her.
Could you recreate that? What do you mean it wasn't you? Oh, it's back here? Let's just, everybody scream right here. I'll find it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you cheaters.
She changed it. She changed it.
That was a halfway scream.
He's going to know I'm on vocal steroids.
Dennis Begay, Hayo Yazi. Here's another team. Dennis Begay has been here a whole bunch of times roping with the youngster. One of the talents. Oh, get it tied off. We got it. That'll work. Around the hips is legal. 6 and 39 will keep you guys in the competition. 6 and 39.
All right, I tell you what. I'm gonna jazz them up the only way I know how. Give away free stuff.
Free stuff.
So if they rope in under 10 seconds, the loudest fan here gets my rope. My cactus rope goes to you.
I think you should make it 6.
Okay, under 6 seconds. Boy, way to be a downer on the crowd. Way to go.
Hey, I'm not being a downer. Wesley Benally and Hank Benally, they know their business.
They really do. We got to see them on stage 1 year ago. They were our go-around winners. The brothers from the Central Agency of the Navajo Nation are back. Many Farms and Chinle pairing together with 5 total qualifications between the two of them. They're looking to make a statement right here. Oh, a reach on them. See what we get for 2. Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's how you get them fired up right there. Where's he going? Where's he going?
Headshot, 6 and 81. Who's the loudest?
Right up there. Good roping. All of y'all screaming, thank you for that. That's what today's about. It's about having fun, letting your hair down, get a little crazy, make some bad decisions. Well, wait a minute.
Stop. That's
Hold
enough.
on. Said that too fast.
Remember where you're at.
Let's get that.
Denton Begay. Justin Turner, we're roping, gentlemen. Solid at the line. I'm going to go out and say this is a good pin of steers. Been pretty even. The team ropers are taking advantage of 7 and 34. Keeps them in the hunt. All you got to do is execute. We've been hammering on that all day. You get a time, you're in the hunt. You just keep going.
Let's ride in with your team now. Trey Begay and Dennison Boone. Pair of Western Agency talents. There you see our defending champion of the world on the head side. Boone, one of our top all-around contenders. No penalties on the run. We go to number 1, 5.15.
Oh, I got the free stuff, baby. But here's what I'm going to do. It was fun when they had to scream for it. So let's go under 10 seconds. Every time under 10, loudest fans get T-shirts. You with me?
I like it.
And unless you're from Michigan, and then you're out. No Michigan, we're not ready for that. That's a Thursday thing.
My nephew Gunnar Plenty, my cousin Clay Gunn shows. Solid on the front, Clay Guns. We're gonna grab a leg. 11 and 48 with the 5-second penalty. 11 and 48. They were a 5-second penalty, so they got to throw it back.
Yeah, we didn't see the penalty.
Hey.
Yeah, throw it back.
We gotta throw it back.
Yeah, throw it back.
Throw it back.
It wasn't under 10.
He's like, nope.
No, he ain't messing around, man. Okay, let's go one more. This section right here. Ma'am, you scream so loud holding a sleeping baby. What are you doing? Here, there you go.
Oh,
Do you see that? She's holding a sleeping baby, screaming her guts out. That is Mom of the Year right there. Mom of the Year. Here we go.
Haas Peppian and Levi Bearspaw, Montana and Alberta. Hopped right into the loop. Whoa, hang on to it. Their time going to be at 8:08, 8.08.
I feel like, I know we said under 10.
Yeah.
Unless you're in section 102 and 103, and then in 18 and 8, we give away T-shirts.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Come on. Who's with me?
Brent and Jeremiah Jody getting ready to go. 5 and 1-5 is the mark. 2 teams left to go. Great percentages so far. Set it up. Looking good. Was looking good. We're going to be a plus 10 out in the front of that run. Makes us a 17 and 14. Drops them to the bottom. 16 teams entered in today's performance. Looks like 12 of them are coming back with times thus far. 1 to go, and this could be the game changer.
This could be it. Hey, remember cheap sunglasses guy?
Yeah.
I got a pair of Indian National Finals glasses just for you, brother. Just for you.
There you go. Let's change the game with a talent who is no stranger to Las Vegas. We met him in the tie down as an 8-time qualifier to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Coleman Proctor is back at INFR in his specialty event as we team up with Griffin Passmore of Rose, Oklahoma. Let's watch some Oklahoma boys go to the lead on the board. Our benchmark is set at a 5.15 as we go to work. Come on. Yes, put a reach on it. 2, yeah. Poetry in motion in that run, Ray. 7 and 43 their time.
Way to make it work, Coleman. Steer didn't want to work with him. Griffin, way to be patient. Watch the replay. He reached at him right out there, gets him tied off, and Griffin, way to be patient to keep him in the hunt. Solid. 7 and 43. We are good. How about the team rope and performance number 1? Put your hands together if you liked it. There's a look at our leaderboard for the first half of performance number 1, 5 and 1-5. We're splitting second and third with the 5 and 75, and of course world champs Rogers and Sinigini with the 5 and 96. Ride Pass, welcome back. We are ready to go to work. Thank you to Bill Fick for taking care of us, setting up our Indian National Finals barrels. It's time to go barrel racing. On the backside of the third, I want you to make some noise, help energize these horses as they head for home. Tyressa LaBelle is going to be the first run in the barrel racing. here at the 47th Annual. Doesn't matter if you go to the right or the left, but whichever barrel you pick, you must keep the forward motion. Keep the barrels up and try to go as fast as you can. Fastest time wins all the marbles. Teresa LaBelle is riding her horse, Jock. 3-time qualifier to this arena. We do appreciate the South Point staff, Joe Baumgartner and his crew. The ground looks fast. Let's see what we do with barrel racer number 1, Teresa LaBelle. Good on 2. All right, South Point, this is where I need you. Let's go to work. That'll work. You're going to be a 16 and 2-1-6 to start us out. 16 and 2-1-6.
Let's go to Tommy K. Martin right now. Hey, South Dakota. There we go. We love the support we get from family all around the world. Her horse, Barry, Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe Cowgirl, 3 times a qualifier to the India National Finals. Come on. Takes the Galloping Gray around number 3. Here we go. Time going to be a 16:971.
Caitlin Prentice is getting ready to go to work. Comes to us from Oklahoma. I'm a Sharp Blondie. The name of her horse, the 2-time qualifier, the Big Bay. Get around. Big, tall, thoroughbred type. And we head for home. The 16 and 64. 16 and 64. That will put you number 1. Caitlin?
Let's ride in now with Katrina Williams. Mount Currie, British Columbia, Canada. See her easing her way in, set our sights and run. 8-time qualifier, is an all-around champion of the world in the year 2000. Let's send her home a little noise now. Time going to be a 16:42. 16:042 goes to number 1 in the barrel race.
Timber Coat down Redwood Lane, the name of her horse. First time qualifier, looking good. And we'll clock a 15 and 4.60. Easily go to the lead, Kyle. Oh, excuse me. 5 seconds per barrel. We're going to make it 25.460.
I feel like she should have hit the 3rd one just to stay perfect.
Let's go to Chantel Brewer right now, Dupree, South Dakota. We've seen this talent here in Vegas multiple times. As we look to make our way in the arena, we say thank you to our partners, Teton Ridge, of course, Roper Apparel, Yeti, American Hat Company, and the Navajo Nation Parks and Recreation Department. Come on, Chantel. Final one, let's head on home. And the time in going to be a 15.781 to the lead.
Claremore, Oklahoma sends us an 11-time qualifier. SV passing the leader is the name of this big gray. Tiffany Teehee has been one to be reckoned with. Her and this horse have won a lot of money this year. Leave them up. Solid, get around. Let's go to work, South Point. Help the big gray. I thought so. 15 and 9, 0, 0. That'll put Tiffany number 2.
Great run put together as we go to Kessie Deal. Dupree, South Dakota. Call her horse Dub. Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe Cowgirl is a 3-time qualifier. Qualified here along Cash and Caden. Rounded number 2, we're feeling fresh. Vegas, let's send her home. And our time going to be a 15:8:29 to the number 2 spot. 15:8:29 as we bring that tractor in and around.
If you take a look and recap up to now, we're at the halfway point of the barrel racing. Chantel Brewer with the 15 and 781. Kes Deal with an 8 and 29. Tiffany Teehee with the 900. Katrina Williams with the 16 and 042 sits 4th. JJ, looking good to start us out, buddy.
We're doing good. We're doing really good. Let's barrel race.
Thank you, tractor driver, keeping the ground nice and groomed. We are ready to go to work. Bailey O'Leary is going to be next to go from Colcord, Oklahoma. Guys, Angel Power is the name of her horse. Getting a little escort. That is all right. Let's go. I like the hat. Ooh, a little long on number 1. We need to make up some time. Let's do it on 2 and 3. Hustle, hustle, ride him like you stole him. Come on, help her. 15 and 9:35 is going to put you into 4th unofficially right now. 15 and 9:35.
Let's go back to Canada as we get ready to ride in now. Actually, we'll go to Brittany Burr. Brittany Bird, one of our names synonymous with Indian National Finals Rodeo. Former all-around, oh, no. Down around number 3. As we send her back across the timeline, 5-second penalty takes us to a 21-182. 21-182.
We're going to bring in a junior world champion. Kata Dodging Horse of the Tsuut'ina Nation. It's a 4-time qualifier in 2019. She won it right alongside her mama in the ladies. Now she is all grown up. A solid run we're putting together, Kata. Ooh, I like it. 15 and 565. We got us a new leader, Kyle.
Oh, what a round so far. From Canada to New Mexico, we go to Cassidy Dennison, the 9-time champion of the world. Makes her way to number 3. Let's send her home. And our time going to be a 15:5:28 to number 1.
Oh, we are team roping, we are tie-down roping, we are saddle bronc riding, we are barrel racing, and everybody has brought their A-game. Calgary Johns Motlow. Time to go to work, cowgirl. You qualified to get here. Let's keep it going. Ooh. We talked about that clover leaf pattern. Oh, boy, that's a tough one, but she's going to let this horse know that we're going to finish out on a positive note. You guys sound great. Unfortunately, it is going to be a no time for a broken pattern. Tough way to start her finals run.
We go to Gabrielle Irving right now, Pierre, South Dakota. Rosebud Sioux Tribe Cowgirl, three-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Miss Mercedes Moonfire gets us around number 2. All right, Vegas, send her back right about here. Time going to be a 15:678.
Here comes JC Hawk. Amigo is the name of her equine partner. JC, a freshman qualifier, a little bit of jitters there on barrel number 2, takes it out. That's all right, finish strong. We've got 3 more rounds. And we're going to be at 21 and 2.65, including. That'll put us down towards the bottom. Tough way to start once again.
Final barrel racer in our performance this afternoon, Sierra Farland, Totalia, Arizona, 7-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Got to see her win quite a bit of money at the Tour Rodeos this year. Zooming, taking down barrel number 2, round and 3. Total time going to be a 21.380 for Sierra.
So we'll take a look up and recap former champ of the world, Cassidy Dennison, with a 15 and 5.28 sits atop the pile. And our junior champ, Kata Dodging Horse, with a 15 and 5.65, puts up a strong run to set number 2. Gabrielle Irving with a 15 and 6.78. And Chantel Brewer sit amongst your top 4 leaders.
We're getting ready to go to the buck and shoots for the final time. The bull riding, one of our fan favorites at the INFR. Vegas, are you ready? Come on. You got to hype up our bull riders and our bull fighters, as we have 3 of the very best in all of North America joining us at the INFR. Let's say hello to our returning bullfight crew. Satina, Alberta, Canada brings us Riley Dodging Horse. Chinle, Arizona's Nigel Harvey. Cannonball, North Dakota's Jake Fox. And our safety man in the can, J.J. Harrison, keeping us laughing all day. Going to be an important member of the safety team this afternoon. Vegas, it's bull riding time. Make some noise.
Bring me down.
So proud to have former world champ and newly crowned Texas Rattlers champ, Cody Jesus, here looking on the old arena. A champion helping out the community, training a group of young bull riders. Proud to see him here watching the Indian National Finals. There he is. Good to see you, Cody Jesus. Give that man a big round of applause. Congratulations. You are awesome, buddy. Great, great mentor. Newly engaged, Cody Jesus. Congratulations, Cody. All right. It is time to get ready to put some numbers on the board. We need you, fans. Don't let us down. Las Vegas, are you ready to ride some bulls? We're going to kick it off. Vinell Marino from Church Rock, New Mexico. I like Kyle's term, another freshman qualifier, first-timer. Vanilla Ice.
Let's kick it. You know I know this one.
I know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now.
Ice is back with a brand new edition. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn out the lights, the South Point glows to the extreme. They rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage, watch it chump like a candle dance.
There you go. Vanille Mariano, one of our top Navajo Nation superstars, a two-time college national finalist. We've seen him be over 90 points just at 2 rodeos over the summer. He makes it look like no big deal. He's on a Navajo Nation bull from 4B in the Begay family that is unridden. He's 15-0 in the PBR. The bull is called Midnight City.
Oh, yeah.
The average score on this bull when they mark him is 46 3/4 points. That is huge.
If you're a member of the 90-point club, you don't care about bull resumes. They don't care about yours. The moment is right here, right now. First bull rider out. Set the tone. Everybody looking on. This is the moment of truth. Let's make it count, Vanell. It's all you right here.
Anything can happen. Any high score, any top ride, any big moment can happen in the Red Buck and Shoots at the INFR. Don't matter if it's Tuesday afternoon. We've got the top caliber cowboys and the top caliber animal athletes to get to some of the biggest scores in rodeo. Vegas, give them a little energy and encouragement to get a big time ride turned in on a Tuesday afternoon. Vanille Mariano has been to the 90s before. The unridden bull underneath him can take him to another 90-plus point bull ride. The stage is set. The spotlight is on.
He knows he's supposed to nod, right? Somebody told him about the nodding.
He's getting a good seat. Want to make sure we break the ice. Midnight City, there's a reason why he's been unridden. They learn tricks. They know how to get ahead of you. They know their job. They've been born and bred to buck cowboys off. Slide up, Vanille. Let's get a good nod. That bull's looking. Johnette Begay, 4B Bucking Bulls. Now a member of the PBR's contracting team. Ooh.
He looks good.
It's easy for you to say.
You're good.
There.
I think you're set.
Oh, look at JJ.
Still looks good. You can do it.
JJ's watching that ride like I'm looking at popcorn like, oh my gosh.
He needs some encouragement. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Make a little noise. He's going to ride a bull. I like it.
Whoa. Midnight City making quick work of Vanille today. But how about a great round of applause to your bullfight team? As you watch them step in, right there, trying to draw that bull's attention off so your cowboy gets away. No score, Vanille.
There's a good look at those guys discussing their strategy. They all work together. In and out, keep that bull's attention on. What? That's not what they're discussing?
No.
What are they talking about?
I told them first one that could spell pumpernickel got $10, and they're trying to figure out how to. Yeah. No, there's no strategy down here. We just all by the seat of our pants down here, buddy.
I like how you say we. Well, you got that nice protection around you.
Hey, listen, you want to trade jobs?
No, sir.
Okay. It is funny you say that because, we got a second, because it is Fan Appreciation Day, and we are going to let the councilwoman from South Dakota work the barrel. Come on down, ma'am.
Oh, I can't repeat what she whispered there, but it was just she declined the position.
I just wanted to offer an opportunity. I'm a giver. She is like, I don't think so. All right.
Latrell Long, old school of Howell Bucking Bulls, a former champ, making it look so easy. Gets one down. Go round number one. Nice work, Latrell.
Oh, careful, guys. Careful, announcers. The bull almost got within 30 feet. Careful. Careful.
We're good, guys. We're good.
It's very dangerous up there in your little elevated position.
Thanks for pointing that out. Take a look at the replay. Oh, stopped it right there.
Hold up. Oh, man. There it is. There's your replay.
82 points. Get a few points, demonstrating the balance. Step off. And he'll be back tomorrow night to add to that mark of 82 points.
Go to Darren Dugai, shoot number 6, Tuba City, Arizona. First-time qualifier to the India National Finals Rodeo, another part of our freshman class of 2023. He's on a bull called Breaking Glass from Bird Bucking Bulls. Ooh.
There's a story behind Bird Bucking Bulls. Dale Bird is at the top of the pile. Richard Bird, his son, was the youngest bull riding world champion. At 17 years young, claimed his first world title. Went on to compete at many Montana Pro Circuit titles. One of the best in the business. They loved it so much, they put a pen of bulls together, and they not only come here to the Indian National Finals, they take them to the PBR, other bull ridings. Proud to have all of our native contractors. Put your hands together with JJ. He's leading you. That's the suggest. There you go. There you go.
Clap your hands if you're a fat bottom girl. Isn't that the song? Okay. All right, here we go. We look close. We look close. How many people deep down right now are kind of hoping I get run over tonight? It's good to have fans. Good to have fans.
Yeah.
Ready? There it is. Sorry. I was a little off. I'm a little off. It's hard. Ready? Got it.
Nailed it.
Come on, everybody. Follow him. Come on.
Come
we
on
want to
now.
ride this one. We need you.
Oh, Simon says no score.
All right, man. We all agreed.
Yep.
Me and the bullfighting team, we agreed. That is a large bovine right there. Isn't he big? Don't you think? Or am I wrong? He's bigger than the normal bull, isn't he? You guys are just leaving me out here on my own little island, aren't you?
I mean, to be fair, he looks a lot bigger on this side. You guys are kind
He
of
is
far.
huge. Let's get somebody to come down here and stand next to him. Sir, come on down. Stand next to the bull. I tell you, that guy's 6 foot, and he's going to not even be at the shoulders of that thing. Run away! Run away!
I think as part of the announcing team, we can nominate Wade Cauliflower to stand by that bull for reference.
Okay, listen. I will be the bait one time.
You be careful.
Hey, right here, your mom's a cow.
Oh, you make me very uneasy, buddy.
I'm going to tell you right now. Hey, sister's a heifer. Come on. Let's go. Nothing? Come on, man. Your brother's a steer. Funny to some people. You'll have to explain it. Ask an FFA kid. They will. All right, look at this 2-horsepower engine. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Good work.
We're getting ready to try our luck again with Cash Krogman. New Underwood, South Dakota. A first-time qualifier here. He's so excited to be here. Cash, I would love for you to hear the whistle. All of our fans would. That's a feat in itself to earn a score the first time out of the chutes at the Indian National Finals. Get him right. He's looking. Slide up, chin down. Knees in, toes out. That's what A.J. Ben would say. Come on. Get around. Ooh. Oh, man. Cash. That was Boomerang from M5 Livestock. Elmo McDonald up in Montana. Bringing a tough pen of bulls, and we are out with a no score.
All right, I know what happened on the last one. I know what's wrong.
Okay, what's wrong?
They're not staying on for 8 seconds. Back to you guys.
That's why he's the best color commentator in the business, folks. Thank you to J.J. Harrison. Here's a guy.
Very insightful.
Here's a guy. Hey, you go to John Madden on me. I love it. Here's a guy that'll get a score when he rides for 8 seconds. Ooh, thanks, John. Remember him? He was Captain Obvious. Here's a guy that can see better when his contacts are in. All right.
Gotta love it. All right. Here's a guy that can go to the top of the leaderboard if we go to the 8-second mark today. Win Lawrence from Whitehorse, South Dakota is getting ready inside chute number 2. 3-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo, 3 affiliated in Cheyenne River tribes. He is on a bull today. They call Set 'em Up Joe from the Fitzpatrick Ranch. Come on. Come on, Win. Oh, no, no, no.
Man, that one looked like he's part reindeer. Them horns, man. He'll be busy on Christmas Eve.
I love it.
How many's happy JJ's back with us? Ain't he got a lot of energy? He's cool, ain't he? We're proud of you, JJ.
I love you guys, too. What, was that thumbs up? We're contemplating right now. I think it was thumbs up.
I hope so. Thumbs up. We got it qualified.
Woo!
Tyson Synergy, he having some trouble aboard Up North Outlaw from 4B Bucking Bulls. Kyle talked about him earlier. 4B, some of the best in the business right now, doing their job, bucking off some good cowboys.
Man.
Watch him, Riggin. Watch him.
I knew that bull was a butthead. I meant that literal.
I see that. You called it, buddy.
Come on. Come on. There's cows and grain right over here. Come on. Come on. Here's the hole. Come over here.
Good job, JJ.
I get over here and Derek Begay's trying to shove me back down. How many Derek Begay fans we have in the building?
So he's not sitting somewhere by himself.
I'm going to tell you right now, I sell memberships to his fan club. I'm his #1 guy.
So all of his classmates are watching this cowboy. They're all cheering him on at the Browning High School Rodeo program. He's a member of the Browning High School Rodeo Club. Taj Wells comes to the Indian National Finals, a sophomore in high school, a two-time Indian World Champion, and now he has set his sights on becoming a open world champion. Nope, we're going to switch it up. Let's go to...
You think it's Casey?
Jacob.
Casey.
All right. Ouch. All right. We're changing the order. We'll fix it up. We'll see Taj in a minute.
This is Jacob David, guys. You were right.
Thank you.
Oh, one clap over here. Yay. All right. Got some Jacob David fans right over here. The man with 2 first names. I love it. By the way, his bull, they say it's super calm. Very, very calm animal, just smooth. That's a lie. That thing right there is like a dog in Browning.
What?
A couple people laughed. Come on, Ray. Don't you hide it. Let's get our hands going.
Oh, come on. Put your hands together. We need some positive vibes. Oh, I love my job. Come on. If you're not clapping, your babies are going to be born naked. Go on.
Truth.
Jacob David.
He's a freshman qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Been here in the juniors. Yeah, come on, Jacob. All the way. The Navajo Nation first-timer gets to a qualified ride.
Look at the excitement.
Look at the replay. Look at the moves we make. That bull doing everything he can to deliver up a perfect ride. Jacob answering the moves and the score in. Going to be 73 points.
Look at the leaderboard. Latrell Long with 82. Jacob with 73. Win Lawrence with 67. And we come back to the chutes to try it again. Win Lawrence set him up Joe. The Fitzpatrick Ranch. Oh, okay. All right. Correction. Taj Wells is getting ready to go to work. His classmates are looking on, all of the students, the staff. This young man is an exception when it comes to athletes. He's an all-star running back for the Browning Indians. He practices after school, goes to games on weekends, and then will drive all night to get to the high school rodeo. This kid is settling for nothing less than becoming a world champion. Taj Wells has drawn Cooley's pet from Crasco Bucking Bulls. He knows him. Set up, Taj, get around. Ooh. You know what? We're proud of that young man. He keeps his grades up. He's an all-star athlete, and he's only a sophomore in high school. Would you give that kid a pat on the back? We're looking for great things from that youngster. You got another one, Taj. Watch out, Mikey. Watch out.
So we've got Latrell Long with an 82, Jacob David with a 73, and Wynn Lawrence with a 67. 3 qualified rides. That 82 looking good on top of the board. You know, 1 year ago in this round, took an 83 to win the round. So 82
so we're close.
In good shape. We're close.
We're looking right at the top.
Let's ride down with Roan Schmidt on a bull called Blizzard. M5 Livestock, chute number 2 is where you watch. Roan, what a cool name.
Roan. M5 Livestock. Helmo McDonald, the crew.
You see that? See what happened there?
What happened?
They looked at me and they're like, look, man, we don't need you here for this one. You're too manly for this bull. Just get out, stand over here.
In other words, get out of the way.
Pretty much, yeah, get out of the way. Hey, man, we're trying to show out. I'm going to tell you right now, we've got Joe Bumgardner, Rob Smets together. That's like 31 NFRs in the bullfighting.
How cool is that?
It's pretty cool to have those two cats in the building with us. You know what's going to happen now? He's going to hit the barrel when I'm not in it, and everyone's going to be like, why weren't you in it?
Where is Robbie? Is he back there?
Smets?
Schmetzy.
I haven't seen him. I can smell. There
He's
he is.
here. I know he's here somewhere.
Yeah.
Come on, Roan.
I think.
Stay there. Stay there. Wild. We need to score. Just stay aboard. Oh. I think we're okay. Watch him. He's coming. Good job, bullfighters.
Man, they might have wanted to put me there, just stop him from running off. What are you worried about me for? I would have slowed him down.
Oh. Oh, shucks. Kind of a wild ride, unconventional in the bull riding, but I think we were there. They are going to give him the option of a re-ride. So here's Kyle. You said it took an 83 last year. We've only got 3 qualified rides. He should get a score. We'll see what that is. That's a tough decision.
You know, it really is because 1, 2, 3, 82, 73, 67. But you don't know what's coming out tonight, and that's kind of the hard part. Yeah, the difference maker. There you go. Great word. You hit the nail on the head with that one. So interesting game plan because it is round 1. It's going to set up the rest of your week. Every point counts, like we've said all day long. Let's take you up to chute number 1 right now. Believe we're riding with O'Day Tom right now of Gallup, New Mexico. There it is. 6-time qualifier to the India National Finals Rodeo. Graduated from that junior-senior division up to the big show here at the INFR. Savage Dancer, the name of the bull, C3. Bucking Bulls bringing him to us. So he's keeping the score, 63 points for Roan Schmidt. We'll put him number 4 on the board. O'Day Tom. This kid can ride some bulls. Oh, no. Oh. It is going to be a no score, but how cool is that bull, huh? Man.
A tough bull as you look back. Just got a little out of position. Down we go. No score for O'Day.
At guard.
The family
From North
tradition that is the Indian National Finals Rodeo. We've seen some of their family members all day. In fact, we dubbed them a dynasty of Indian professional rodeo. We talk about the great Lewis family as we ride now with Dakota Lewis. You know him, the fan favorite talent, the three-time INFR champion of the world. Dakota Lewis is back in Las Vegas. He has been to the biggest stages with the PBR. You got to watch him be drafted for the Austin Gamblers, but he never has forgotten where he's come from. Always making it back to the Indian National Finals Rodeo, always setting an example for the next generation of young native cowboys and cowgirls that they can do anything. They can ride anywhere and excel at the next level. Chute number 3 is where we watch Dakota Lewis climb aboard a bull called Nully's Pet from Jones Bucking Bulls. This bull has been to 2 PBR Challenger events and has not been ridden in all of 2023. Ray Champ, we're getting ready to watch a cowboy who has been dominant all his life at anything he set out to do and climbing aboard a bull who has not been ridden all year long. We're fixing to see some magic right here in the South Point today.
The resumes don't matter to this cowboy. If you look at everybody around him, they are all pushing for him. Cody Jesus, he got his daddy. He's placing in the steer wrestling. Dakota also made it in the team roping. This guy is a machine. He's got the mental mindset that makes him a champion. This is one of the INFR elite bull riders, and we're going to reset. We're going to reset. Don't like the way it's working out, like you mentioned. Nolly's Pet, they know their business. They know how to get ahead. So Dakota's going to let him take a breath, get up, we'll repull, we'll try it again. In the meantime, we want to remind everybody, 7 o'clock tonight, we're going to do this all over again. Doors at 6 o'clock. 6:30, and we do have a lot of vendors. We do appreciate all of our vendors here. Be sure and stop by, pay them a visit, do a little Christmas shopping. There's a lot of good products here at the South Point.
You know what I love?
What?
I'm a roper guy, okay? I'm a roper, Stetson, Tin Hall, you name it. I love the program.
Yep.
I love the stuff. You can get the official contestant jacket. Right up there.
Yes.
And all I'm saying is in 10 years, I ain't going to know you didn't ride a bull here. I ain't going to know. It's not somebody writing down some secret stuff. Go get you the jacket, put it on the wall about 7, 8 years, tell your friends, yeah, you ain't a big deal. I rode bulls at the finals, whatever. I mean, I'm not telling everybody that's what I do.
Yeah.
Though I do, because I'm buying a jacket for sure.
Right.
But I'm just saying.
Just saying.
It's hard to look manly in this job, okay? I wear makeup, I work nights, I hide in a can. Like, there's nothing manly about this job. By the way, I haven't been run over. Anybody notice that yet?
I was hoping you weren't going to bring that up.
You got to get loud. If you want me to get run over, this might be the last bull. If you want me to get run over, you better make some noise right now. Excuse me, why you... This lady works here. She's going crazy.
Into it, yeah.
You're going crazy over there. Run him over.
So there's a rule in the INFR rule book says if we cannot get out on the bull, we give him 3 opportunities. If we can't do it in the chute, it's the automatic option of a re-ride. So this bull just not feeling it today. That's all right. They have feelings just like we do. They get anxious, they get nervous, they get excited. So we're going to run another bull in for Dakota. That'll cost us a little bit of time, but how about those 3 handsome fellas in the arena? Not you, JJ, the 3 sitting side by side over there.
Yeah, look at him. Hey, pipe down.
Pipe down.
Listen, I'm going to say something right now. I love the outfits, but how embarrassing is it to show up at work and your coworkers are wearing the exact same thing? Is this a uniform or you choreograph it? The roper outfit, that's good. School pictures. So we're going to try something that I've never done before. Easy, Sarley. Let's find out just a little bit more about our contract personnel, our pickup men. What's your name and where you from? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Pete White from Rodeo, Montana.
How many years at the Indian National Finals is this for you?
13.
13 trips to the Indian National Finals. That deserves a round of applause. That deserves a round of applause. All right, we're going to the middle of the bug-eyed horse. Yeah, he gone. Bye, Felicia. He don't like clowns. Who does, really? All right, the good-looking paint horse. What's your name? Where are you from?
Manny Boggs, Browning, Montana.
Browning, Montana. Now, I made a comment about the dogs running around Browning a little wild. Was I right or was I wrong?
You're not wrong.
That's what I'm saying. How many years is it at the Indian National Finals for you, my friend?
Freshman year.
Freshman year, that's right, a first-timer. First time, and you know what he's going to remember on the Tuesday afternoon is the applause he got from you right now. You good? Okay, here, we'll be calm. Everybody calm. We're good. Nothing to see here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I smell like a mayor. All right. What's your name? Where you from?
Regan Mortensen, Dupree, South Dakota.
South Dakota, man. How many years at the finals for you?
This is my second.
Second year. What's your favorite part about coming to the South Point?
All the energy and all the good vibes.
Good vibes happening in the chute right now, guys. Dakota Lewis, thank you, JJ. That was wonderful. Thank you, pickup men. Dakota Lewis, they got the bull in to finish out our day. Coach K, 4B Bucking Bulls. The final ride of performance number 1. Get him looking, get him started. Dakota coming back for Bull Riding World Championship number 4. For the Lewis household, that would make it a total of 6. His brother, Preston Lewis, won the tour handily. We paid out over $2 million in prize money at 27 tour rodeos. Look at Mo Brinksplen. He's got him a good seat up there. Looking good, Mo. Dakota, let's go to work. Oh. He wanted it. Not going to be there. Tough, tough, tough break. Ladies and gentlemen, performance number 1 is just about there. We are so excited to have your presence here. The 47th annual. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We've got another performance tonight at 7 o'clock. We hope to see you all here. On behalf of the Indian National Finals Rodeo, JJ Harrison, Kyle Tom, myself, we say thank you for coming out, supporting the best that Indian Rodeo has to offer, and we look forward to bringing you the second half of performance number 1 at 7 o'clock this evening. We'll see you in a little while, everybody.